Thank you.
Go ahead.
So first of all, hello guys, my name is Gabriel. I am going to your English for a couple of minutes. So to begin, I'm going to explain you what we're going to do. First, question for you. I want to know how much time for how long you've been studying. Let's begin with you, Giselle Lodia. You've been studying English. Lodia. Julio Cesar, what about you, Julio Cesar? For how long have you been studying English?
Sorry, I don't.
You don't understand the question?
No,
How many years
se
or
corta mucho
months?
en internet.
Seriously, my audio is
Yes.
not good. Okay. Let me just do something. It's okay. So now, is it better, Julio Cesar?
Yes.
Okay. So for how long have you been studying English?
I studied English since 2 years.
Okay, since 2 years. Roberta, what about you?
I have been studying English since I was 7.
Okay, very good. Juan Miguel, what about you? Juan Miguel. Brianda, what about you, Brianda?
I have studied English since last year.
Okay, good. Melissa?
I have been studying English since I have 7 years.
Okay, since you are 7 years, you were 7 years. Ana Luisa?
I have studied English for 2 years.
Okay. Ellen Maria?
I have studied English for since 2 years.
For or since? Which one of the two? For or since? For 2 years or since 2 years? Maria?
For
Okay, great, thank you. Neisa, what about you, Neisa?
I have studied English since I had 5 years.
Okay, great. And Katia?
I have studied English for 2 years.
Okay, great. So guys, I don't know if you noticed, but when you were saying the length of your studies, you used for and since, which is what we're going to see today. This is a little bit tricky, but today we are going to learn how to use each word in the best way. So let's begin with the word since. Examples here, but the main rule is that when we use since, we have to specify when the activity started. And let's forget, the activity is not finished. So if the date is specific when you started, you can use, okay? So I heard some examples that some people say I studied English, I have been studying English since I was 7 years old and things like that. So that's very specific. And we have some examples, 8 o'clock, Tuesday, May 1999, dinner, married yesterday. Oh, Juan Miguel. Juan Miguel. Brianda, you can answer. Juan Miguel, microphone. No, yes, you have what's in what examples we can use since? Brenda?
One example with since.
No. In what scenarios or in what cases we can use the word since
Moment
according
specific
to this?
in the time.
Okay, that's great. Very good. Thank you, Brenda. And now let's continue with the word for. Okay. Here we have the examples for for. For is really, really simple, guys. You don't have to worry about this. It's much simpler than since. Why? Because for is not specific. If you talk about numbers, years, and things like that, you can use for, like in these cases. So I'm gonna need your help, Melissa, to explain this. For is for non-specific sentences, right? And since is for specific, right? So can you please tell me how much, for how long have you been studying English
I have
using
been
for?
okay. I have been studying English for 5 years.
That's great. So it's very simple, right? Can you tell me the same sentence but using since, Melissa?
Yes, I have been studying English since since 20
2000.
yeah 2015.
Okay, that's great. Yes, it's 5 years ago. That's great. Thank you, Melissa. So this is very simple. This topic is really simple. Now it's time to practice. So I'm gonna need your help, guys. We are going to start with Nesa. Nesa, here we have a sentence, number 1. What word do you think is better for this sentence? For or since? Sorry, it's my mistake. I think it's better here. I have been here 1998.
Since.
Sorry?
Since.
Since. Okay, very good. We have a specific date, so it's since. Number 4, can you please help me, Katia, with this example?
Yes. Since
Okay, but the complete sentence is I have been, and later.
I have been here since last year.
Okay, I have been here since last year. That's great, thank you. Maria Romero, Helen Maria. Number 5, I have been here 2 years.
I have been here for 2 years.
That's great, thank you. Numbers. Can you help me, Ana Luisa?
I have been here for 2 years.
I think it's number 6, last Friday.
I have been here since last Friday.
Okay, that's great, thank you. And the other one that you answered, for 2 years, that was correct as well. So thank you, double thank you. Number 7, can you help me, Melissa, please, with number 7?
Number 7, I have been here since 9:30.
Since 9:30. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Melissa. Brianda, number 8.
I have been here for 3 days.
Okay, that's great. For 3 days. Thank you. Juan Miguel, I know you cannot turn on your microphone, but you can, okay, you can do it now. So can you help me with number 9?
I have been here since the 1st of January.
That's great, thank you. And number 10, Roberta.
I have been
With
here
number 10.
for almost 4 months.
That's great. And 11, Julio Cesar.
I have been here for the beginning of the term.
In that case, Julio Cesar, we're going to use the wins.
Okay.
It's talking about in a specific date. The date would be when the term started. Okay, so that's why they say for the since the beginning of the term. Number 12, can you help me, Elodia, Giselle, please? Okay, she answered through the chat. It's number 12. Okay, that's great. It's the same example than before. Thank you, Giselle. Okay, so now without any kind of help, I want to ask you first, do you have any questions about this topic, guys? Since and for? Doubts?
Me no.
No.
Okay, because I do have some questions for you. So let's begin with, it's just 2 people. I'm just going to choose 2 people. So we're going to choose first, what was his name? I think it's Juan Manuel, right? That's right. Yes, Juan Miguel, sorry. Juan Miguel, so I have a question for you. What is for you the difference between for and since? In what examples we can use it?
For the moment in the time.
For the moments of, again? Can you repeat it one more time? Juan Miguel?
Yes. Repeat me. No, I don't remember.
In what cases we can use since?
Oraciones que estudiaron anterior, que no es largo tiempo.
Okay, more specific, Juan Miguel, we use since when we talk about in specific period and a specific date. Okay, because for and since, they both can be used for long periods of time. So the only difference is when the action started. Okay, for and since. Very good. So thank you so much, guys, for listening to this super small class. I have to make it small because I need to record it. And thank you, teacher, for recording the class. You can stop it now if you want.